Alright, we're going back to Ward 13. I do want to talk to I do want to talk to the other characters, get some other stuff figured out. Okay, and then they want me to use the mirror in Ward 13. But we're going to talk to the Root Mother first.
You've met Andrew. Is he well?
The Pan had imprisoned him.
He was a prisoner long before the Pan. Some walls are not built of stone. Much has changed since we met. You have grown in strength.
Yep.
The Root have tasted fear. It is a feeling unfamiliar to them. This world will not recover, traveler. What the Root have taken cannot be returned. Yet, we live. You have given us that.
Let's see.
Dreams only, faded and tattered.
Oh yeah, she told us this one.
Now the memory wanes. I bear its burden no longer.
That's all for now.
Very well.
I'd like to see what you
have
upgrade.
lost much
And that's
to
it. Okay.
fare at all.
I'm trying to talk to the characters to see if there's any special dialogue.
Can't imagine things look great out there.
I just talked to your grandfather. I could, like, give her some news, but no, my character's a dumbass, I guess. I will for now. Let's go here first. Tome. Oh, come on. Let me get the Tome of Knowledge. An extra trait point. Hell yeah. And then there's a computer here. Hit any key to continue. Electronic mail. Security protocol update. From Commander Nathan Haskell. Due to recent events, we will be amending our security protocol to require an additional photo ID check upon security entry to Ward 13. Entry will still require use of personal security cards, however, an additional ID check will be performed upon entry to the ward. All security officers have been notified of the change, and the new protocol will take effect immediately. Commander Nathan Haskell. Some diagnostic. Okay. Another one. Hit any key to continue. Log. Casa. Eureka, it's taken us months, but we have finally reconnected a dreamer to Gabriel's world. Subject 2419-1 is online. The new bonded entity is different from the previous one. Visual recordings are dim, but audio is greatly enhanced. So much so that our equipment cannot accurately record all of it. The new Guardian is belligerent toward the inhabitants, malicious even. I suspect it shares memories with the previous Guardian, consciously or not. It knows what the Fuzzies did and treats them accordingly. Fascinating. Physical expedition. Sounds like the high-ups are planning an honest-to-God physical expedition to one of the worlds. Commander Neville has requested all operation managers to submit our recommendations. Given the things we've seen since bringing Casa online, the Guardian, the root creatures, the massacres, I think it's obvious what our stance has to be. June 20th, 1968. Casa's equipment is going bonkers. Keeps resetting itself to a specific set of parameters, not just the dreaming hardness, the recording equipment, diagnostics, and even life support. The effect seems to be coming from Casa herself, but none of us understand how that's possible. Per procedure, we've tried to sedate and reboot Casa, but that has proven impossible. The system ignores our commands for sedation. Reg tried physically administering the drugs, of course, but the system automatically applied a reversal agent. I'm concerned if we try to overpower the system, we end up killing the Dreamer. On the other hand, that may be our only option if this feedback loop doesn't resolve itself. We'll continue our observations for now, but after what happened with Gabriel and Clementine, I'm worried. They're everywhere. The Root. the root creature from Cass's world. We were unprepared. How could we be? They attacked so yeah. How they attack so quickly. Reg is dead. So many are dead. Reg, wait. Isn't Reggie... I'm confused. We've lost contact with Ward 16 and 17. Maybe others. Those of us still alive have locked ourselves in Cass's room for now, but we won't be long before we're discovered. What the hell is happening? And then the Dreamers. They're after the Dreamers. They've killed all but Cassa already. It's just a matter of time. Except they aren't pounding on the door. They must know we're in here. If they're after Dreamers, why would they leave us alone unless... Oh god, Cassa, she's the gate. That's what I have to do then. We don't have any other choice. If we leave this room, they'll slaughter us. And if I'm wrong, well, one more dead Dreamer won't matter much if we're all dead. Abandoned. It's done. The system fought us at every turn, and then the root creatures began pounding at the door, as though they knew what we were trying to do. But it's over. She's dead, and the roots are still out there. We're preparing to make one final run for it. I don't know how far we'll get, but we'll die if we stay here. Harsgard's Dreamer was in a feedback loop, too. We have to tell them. If I was right about her being the gate, then file corrupted. Exit. Draft. Dearest Reg, I know you're dying to learn what the government's been doing since I moved to Ward 13. There's so much to tell. I don't know where to start. The red crystals weren't anything we thought, Reg. They're not power sources at all. They're conduits through space itself. I know. I wouldn't have believed it either. Wait until you see what they're doing. They've connected test subjects, Dreamers, they call them, to some kind of guardian entities in other worlds. Don't mean other planets. I mean parallel worlds, side by side with Earth, but completely inaccessible apart from the crystals. Ford and Harsgard. You remember Captain Ford, dear? He was the recruitment official who visited us at the university. Have a few Dreamers on an atoll offshore, and the preliminary reports sound like fairy tales. Fauns, goblins, even magic. Of course, it can't actually be magic, but it certainly feels like it based on our current understanding of physics. It's hard to explain without being able to show you, Reg, but they won't let that happen until your transfer goes through. I don't even know if they'll allow this letter out, to be honest. It's fine. I'll show you everything in person when you arrive. Our ward already has 2 Dreamers connected. I'm supervising activation of a third in a few days. Gabriel, they call him. Though I get the feeling it's not his real name. I can't wait to see what he sees. Start investigating one of these worlds for myself. We're on the verge of something amazing, Reg. There's so much more to the universe than anyone thought. Even Einstein. What wonders might be out there, just lying in wait for our discovery. See you soon, Belinda. And reports, 2419-1. Dr. Belinda Marsh, Operations Research Analysis Manager, Ward 13. Commander Neville has asked for recommendations on which world should be chosen for our first physical expedition. Subject 2419 is the second Dreamer bonded to the so-called Fuzzies world, but the world has changed drastically since the loss of the previous Dreamer. With a new guardian entity, a new invading species... Wait, hang on. The world is... Okay, with the new guardian entity, a new invading species, and widespread alterations to the world inhabitants, it is fair to say it is no longer the Fuzzies world, and it is highly dangerous. It is my recommendation we do not send a physical expedition to this world at this time. And another background. Last year, Subject 2419, known as Gabriel, died in the Dreamer's chair when his guardian entity was killed by the inhabitants of his world, informally known as the Fuzzies. The Fuzzies were intelligent and warlock-like, yet they were caring toward each other. We still do not know why they turned on their guardian. In February of this year, we were finally successful in connecting a second Dreamer when Subject 2419, herein referred to as Cassa, bonded to what appears to be a new guardian in the same world. We have been feverishly gathering data ever since. Cassa's world... Preliminary findings, Cassa's world is almost completely unrecognizable from before. Gabriel observed what appeared to be a massive living organism, powered by small, fur-covered creatures called Fuzzies. Cassa, however, sees a world covered in root-like growths with little of the original landscape visible underneath it. Fuzzies are rarely seen at all, at least not alive. The world is now populated by a new, violent species of creature. It is unclear where this new species came from. We saw no evidence of them in Gabriel's recordings, but they have eliminated a large percentage of the former population in a very short time. The new species appears to be plant-based, bearing a resemblance to motile is what the word is there, but okay. These creatures are violent and destruct trees or roots, though. These creatures are violent and destructive, actively hunting the fuzzies, slaughtering them, then leaving the bodies behind while they hunt more. We believe there still may be fuzzies alive and in hiding, but given the ferocity of the root species, it's unlikely they will remain so very long. Conclusion and recommendation. I believe the fuzzies will not survive without some kind of intervention. However, I cannot recommend that a human scouting party visit Cass's world at this time. It is likely the root species will treat us the same as the fuzzies, and given the speed and ferocity with which they fight, a lone scouting party will not stand a chance, even with modern weapons. For now, I believe it is best that we continue our observations to learn what we can about this new species before engaging them. And system diagnostic. Okay. Oh. What the fuck is that supposed to be? Also, while I'm listening, I might as well. I'm curious what the trait does. Oh, it straight up just gives experience. Alright. Extra experience is good, actually. Fuse. Oh, I didn't even check in here. I'm double checking everything before I even, like, commit to this. I know I could also go, I think, further down as well. So I am gonna do that. Oh wait, that's where that dungeon thing... Oh, that's... Yeah, it's fused there. Okay. Oh. There's a thing. Is there... Oh, this is... Okay, so this was where Dreamer was. I'm guessing. I thought I saw something here where it would let me press X or square on my... Sorry, it says X on the screen. Alright, let's check the no unauthorized log. No signal. Subject 2409 is online. Vitals are stable, but we're receiving no visual information. And the audio consists only of a low, persistent rumble interspersed by seemingly random series of clicks. Attempts to find a pattern in the clicks have so far been fruitless. I'm convinced they're nothing more than signal noise. Perhaps errors in the recording equipment and amplified by the dreamer's subconscious. Or perhaps there's no signal at all. We've never tested what happens when a dreamer connects with nothing. Most likely, Dr. Harsgard read the runes wrong. Awaiting confirmation. Alright, Ward 16 reply. Harsgard claims he's not wrong and suggests we continue monitoring. We'll do so if only as see why. Cover your ass. Looks like we're stuck here for a while. Note from Private Waters. Dr. Itsaso. I heard a change in the audio last night. For about 20 minutes, starting at 2:11, I heard some kind of singing. That's the only way I can think to describe it. This was on top of the regular rumble and clicks. I left the tape and... Oh, shit, I need to go back to the tape. Also, be advised that I may have seen an anomaly on video as well. A brief, very faint pulse of light during the time with the audio anomaly. It may have just been an artifact on the screen, though, or even my imagination. It was very late, after all. The light show. Hell, I owe Harsgard $10 for about 2 hours on April 6, 1966. Subject 2409's visuals lit up like the goddamn 4th of July. Dozens of lights pulsed on and off with no pattern yet we have yet discerned. Colors varied but remained mostly between blue and yellow wavelengths. After approximately 145 minutes, the pulsing began to decrease in frequency, and by time plus 1/6, so 160 minutes, I believe, they had ceased entirely. Audio was unchanged during this time. Finally, we have proof the streamer is connected to something. Harsgard is never going to let this drop. Error. Error. Just double checking all the errors. Just diagnostic. Yeah, I could have sworn though that like that it showed something when Oh, what the fuck is this? He can... Hang on, let's... Oh, and there's another room here. Shit. Okay. Tell me about a mirror locked away in the deep rooms of Ward 13. Okay. Let's use this first. Ward command... Okay, no... Gabriel. The dreamer known as Gabriel, subject 2419, is online. Data is coming faster than we can deal with it. Gabriel's bonded entity guards a literal living world, some kind of massive biological organism that houses the Guardian within it. The ground is flesh and responds to stimuli. The air is thick with moisture. The breeze shifts cyclically like breathing. The inhabitants of the world are equally fascinating. Small, fur-covered bipedals that we've dubbed fuzzies for their resemblance to creatures from H. Beam Piper's novels. They appear to be sentient. They have no spoken language, but they build tools and structures from the bone-like growths found throughout their world. These observations are preliminary, of course, but they're so exciting. A new species? First contact? What revelations might we uncover? And an error. Fuzzy distrust. The fuzzies have been acting stranger. At first, they had a kind of god-worshipper relationship with Gabriel's entity, but we've recently seen signs of fear and distrust. A few even threw rocks at their guardian. Could Gabriel's bond have somehow caused this? We've been very careful to observe only, not to interfere, but maybe the fuzzy detected some subtle change we could not predict. Too subtle for us to notice, yet strong enough to cause a violent reaction? That seems implausible. A minority of my team is concerned that this will affect our experiment. One team member is worried Gabriel himself might be in danger, though I've seen no evidence of that. Gabriel's vitals have been unaffected by the random attacks. A more valid concern is that the very act of observing is affecting what we observe. That may be valid, but it's not reason enough to wake the dreamer. Not yet. Another error. Uprising. Gabriel was attacked today, or rather, the Guardian was. We're combing our records for any sign of provocation. I know what they're talking about, like the act of provoking, but like the word trying to pronounce it is not. My brain is not braining. But so far on our part, we've found nothing. Gabriel's been completely passive, allowing the Guardian to act independently. Most likely, whatever's happening predates Gabriel's bond. There have been more calls from the team to wake Gabriel. Still a minority, but it's true that his heart rate rose briefly during the attacks, but there have been no other signs the attack affected him in any way. I've ordered observations to continue. We will see this through. And then another error. Termination. Subject 2419 has been declared dead on Sunday, April 3rd, 1966. His guardian was killed and his body consequently... Wait, hang on, I gotta go back to the other one. His body consequently suffered a cardiac arrest. We lost input immediately. Needless to say, my team is devastated, and yet this presents exciting new information. This is the first time a dreamer has died in the chair. Tragic though Gabriel's death is, it proves we knew the bond between dreamers and guardians is even stronger than we knew. Research in the fuzzy world has been put on hold for now. Our previous observations, these log entries will be transferred to another room for study while Gabriel's chair is prepared for the next streamer. I know we'll be back. There's so much yet to learn. What happens when a world's guardian dies, anyway? It's diagnostic. Okay. I need to go back to this one because I just realized something. Hang on. Light show. Oh, April 6th. Okay, so literally 3 days later. There. Oh, I thought there was something I could read on that. You know, there are like occasional visual glitches and stuff, or like audio glitches, and it might just be like issues with the game. But I have another theory that, like, what if we are, like, with all this stuff about dreamers, part of me is like, oh god, what if it turns out we are dreaming? Alright, I'm curious if something went... Oh, okay, no, that's just... I think that's dust. I need to listen to the tape again, just in case. Oh, I think that's just the singing they're talking about. I think the tape that they show is, like, literally just from the singing. Okay. I'm 90% sure there's more that I'm supposed to be seeing, too. This is the one I did not check. Okay. Log. AC. In this room, please keep the air conditioner on at all times. The Dreamer's entity lives in a frozen world in some places, colder than any recorded measurement on Earth, and seems to reflect aspects of that bond. In particular, she shows physical signs of discomfort at any temperature above 55 degrees. Those working in this area are encouraged to wear layers. Error. File corrupted. Minor abnormality. The Guardian came across a clutch of orphaned Pullas. Apparently, they had been lost in a blizzard, but the effect on Clementine was unexpected. Her noradrenaline levels dropped, and her body showed signs of lacrimation. Most of the team believes that Guardian, the Dreamer, or both were saddened at the discovery. We have no record of Guardians ever having or eliciting emotions. If only we could record emotional states somehow. It's unfortunate that we can't speak to the Dreamers without waking them, that we can't wake them without risking loss of the bond. New procedures. FYI, per Commander Neville's orders, we have sedated Clementine until her noradrenaline levels return back to normal. I guess this is now standard operating procedure whenever a Dreamer exhibits any potentially unstable behavior. I suspect the source of this edict is Captain Ford. After what happened with Gabriel and with Harsgard about to connect a Dreamer to this Clawbone entity. I thought we killed Clawbone and Kronos, by the way. I'm guessing Ford doesn't want any more unnecessary risks. He's probably right. Janitor. Could someone please tell the janitor to leave the AC alone? That's the third time we've had to reboot Clementine this month. Had an error. Did I look at the other error, by the way? I'm wondering if, like, the errors are on purpose, like someone's deleting files to cover evidence or something. Last frame, and then rather, I think something disintegrated at all. Something about Clementine, and then not disintegrating. Rather, I think she shifted somehow. Oh, they think she disintegrated. I don't think that Clementine disintegrated. I think that Clementine did not disintegrate at all. Had not disintegrated at all. Something along those lines, what that first line says. Rather, I think she shifted somehow, that she still exists somewhere along with everything else, including the poor janitor. Unfortunately, as to why, I have only conjecture. Viewing Clementine's tapes show, and the very last frame, in one darkened corner, you can see something. Could this be Clawbone? Harsgard always described his unknown entity in fantastic terms. But what if he wasn't exaggerating? We know he brought his Dreamer, online at approximately the same time Clementine disappeared, after all. And, as I said, conjecture, but... So that files... Like, we don't know. So this is basically, like, that little remnant or whatever of her... Okay. Founder's key. Oh! Okay, so I do need to go downstairs first. I'm just double checking because like there were some items in the area. There's a part of me that would think there's a little more, and I don't know if I'm missing anything. Oh, there's a way in there somehow. There's got to be a way in there because there's an item. Of course. Alright, I want to talk to Reggie real quick. Because the guy's name was Reggie. More questions. What's your story?
My story, and searching my life. Anything else?
Farewell. Alright, so the guy's name was Reg, that Dr. Belinda was talking to. You know what? I kept checking and double checking all over that second level, I think, and then my guess is that I need to be able to use that. I need to put the fuse into here. And then do that. Was this? No, it was not, because oh, maybe, I don't know. Oh, maybe it was. Oh shit. Oh shit. Yeah, because I remember, oh, and it's like a meeting room of some sort. Okay. Ammo box. Okay, this is the mirror. This is a different mirror than before, though. Let's go this way real quick. It's a good thing I did. There's a trait book there. Alright, we're going with Elder Knowledge now, because we want that extra experience. I'm wondering if I could have gotten that earlier. Alright. I want to do some double checking before I interact with anything else. Especially because, like, I turned that I put that fuse in. Oh, there's something going on there. Can I... What happens if I do this? Oh shit, I can turn it back off. Ward 13 Master Key. Frenzy Dust. Okay. I'm glad I saw that there. That I could press it again. A master key. Blood wart. Is there any lore in here that I should get? Ooh. There is lore. And the submachine gun. Okay. Logbook. hang on, it's the lighting is okay. I can kind of read it, but just for the sake of, I want to see if there's any like illustrations on the page I should note. Okay. From Mark Klinger, date July 21st, 1967. An explosion in research knocked out the power circuit breaker in the north wing. The ward is running on backup power, but repair crews have been dispatched. Patients remain stable, no major incidents. And then July 22nd. Main power is restored, but security camera 12 is offline. I sent Smith to check the cabling and reported the lines were fried. I filed a service ticket, WO 1785-12, with maintenance. I'm just curious about something. Okay. I'm a little on edge. There was an incident with patient 2923, Clementine, last night. Oh, this was August 1st. She was agitated, like she was having a bad dream. The doctors and nurses were scared. Something about PSK levels being way off the graph. It took three orderlies to pin her down. I can't say for sure, but I think I saw a microscope fly off the table and hit one of the orderlies in the back of the head. No one threw it. The damn thing just shot off the table. The orderly is in the med lab. It's 27 stitches. It could have been worse. Much worse. August 13th. Dreamer 2923 was added again this evening. Started around midnight. The patient was moaning and crying in her sleep. It wasn't long before the crying turned to screaming and the medical crew rushed to the room. The orderlies barely keep her down. Or could barely keep her down. Never seen anything like it. How does a 16-year-old child have enough strength to take on 3 full-grown men? Doctors were yelling at the nurses to sedate her, but the tranquilizer didn't take effect soon enough. They finally managed to strap on the restraints, but the patient thrashed around so much that she broke her right forearm. Broke her damn arm against the straps. Okay. Subject 2923, I think, is the name of the DLC. Interestingly. Oh, that was open. And was there a... Okay, I thought there was another, like, thing you could read there. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all the stuff in the area that I wanted to, like, uncover was... Or that I saw that I needed to uncover, I should say. Because we found that tape. There were, like, no other locked rooms or anything like that, is what I'm trying to say. That I could see. And my guess is that you need the fuse to be able to... I'm just double checking that you can't, like, read the clipboards or something. There's no, like, lore in here to read. Okay. Store looks like it's fucking been blown off. Yeesh. Oh, I didn't even see the ammo box. I'm glad I got that, though. Just in case. Alright, initialize mirror. Oh! Oh! Yeah, it's just like the mirror from Chronos. Into the mirror, I guess. Here we go. Ugh. This is Ward 17, I think it is. This is it, the Atel where it all started, where my predecessor disappeared. The warrior who never came home. If the root has a source, it's here. I had to find it and destroy it, somehow. Wait, that says Ward 16. There's the... Oh. So... Here we go. Yeah, because I think this is... where he finds out what happened. that doorway's blocked now. This is it, I guess. No, wait, actually, we're doing this together.
Once again, the children of the core think to change the inevitable. They do not see the truth, the futility of their actions. We bring purity to chaos, serenity to bedlam. All will be consumed. This is necessary and good. The children do not understand. The children believe their lives worth living. The children are wrong. The worlds and the core of the worlds live in pain, agony, discord. We bring peace, equality, silence. All are one within our embrace. The children resist what cannot be resisted. They fight a battle that cannot be won. Their actions are ultimately irrelevant. No matter how many times they rise, they will be destroyed. Their time is over. We will consume all.
Oh, fuck. Oh! No, what the fuck? Assholes. Oh, I understand. What? Oh, hey, fuck you. So I am confused, not gonna lie. No, what the fuck? Okay. I'm a little confused, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure exactly how this is supposed to work. Oh, does it make it go up even more? Oh my god, getting more kills makes damage go up more. I'm so stupid. Okay. I know what I have to do. Because there's stacks that you get on the bottom of the screen. Oh! Okay, that was fun. That was more funny than anything. Just immediately like, no, fuck you. He hates me because I've killed him so many times before. Okay. Haha, fuck you. Did you kill my fucking dog? Yeah, get wrecked. I think I understand a little bit more now what I have to do. I have an idea. Alright, we are going to use you to just generate... Hey, that's not fair. I have to kill as many as I can. Oh! Alright, we need to get out of here before I... See how many more stacks I can get. Okay, I'm getting out of here. Okay. Yeah, go get kills for me, doggo. I need to go. I just want to get 10. Okay, not as much as I wanted, but it's okay. Oh, we got him! Oh, well, I guess we just killed our last dude. I just guess we just killed our player character because he was possessed. We saved him from having to be that. And that's the boat. So where are we sailing off to? Is that? Oh. We just sail off. Daniel Craig. Wait, isn't that... Or is this a list of, like, everybody on the... Hang on, I didn't even see what that was. Holy crap. Just everything. Oh my god. Wow. That was a good, interesting little... That was an ending, I guess. Uh, I don't want to skip the credits just in case there ends up being anything in there. I'm gonna make sure I get, like, all the different encounters in that I could possibly get, all the different outcomes. But that's gonna be after I start Remnant 2. The main goal for this was primarily just starting, was mainly just so I could get to a point where I'm uh getting through this first game so that way I could start the second game. But I'm still not done with the first game, so also because it's not doing anything, I'm just gonna... Okay, it's loading. Oh, we're just here. So let's talk to some characters. Maybe there's like a ending thing.
Can't imagine things look great out there.
Nothing to say about any of that. Map. Okay, there's no quest or anything.
Good to... Of course. Anything else you need?
Nope, I gotta go. Farewell. Alright. I got a couple trait points. Oh, what's range damage increase? I'm still going with Elder Knowledge, because I want that shit. What? Let's trade.
Better be worth my
Oh,
time.
Dreamers. Oh yeah, what is... I want to see what that looks
We're
like.
done here?
Inventory, materials. Orb of Undoing. Resets all spent trait points. Oh! So I can, okay. Yeah, I might later. Want to redefine yourself, kid? Go ahead. Around here, no one lives long enough to remember who you used to be anyways. I might later, actually. I don't know yet. Hang on. Inventory. Materials. Valuable root harvested from Nightmare that can be used to forge a powerful weapon. The earth was once walled off, not by guardians, but by a power deeper and stronger than the root. The dreamers we created, we thought them windows. They were doors. Okay, well...
Yeah.
Straight.
Yeah, better be worth my time.
Find a fire projectile that banishes enemies into another dimension for 4 seconds. When they return, they'll take 1.25 times the damage from the repulsor's primary fire for 8 seconds. Powerful enemies won't be banished, but will take increased damage. Okay.
Yeah, good. Now go.
Bitch.